their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun handoff here. Gets some space around the 30. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Extending the play now. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Important second down play coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Point after, not right through. The kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Look at this, taking his shot on the very first play. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Across midfield. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught quickly. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. Football knocked loose in the backfield. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Ducks. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. stretch the offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Handoff from the shotgun.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally able to make the tackle, but that's a huge gain here as they grab momentum wrapping up the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 14, USC 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And this defense reeling after giving up that big play responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner choosing to field this one. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Sticking with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on third down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. Direct snap to the back. He shreds the tackle. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Man, I can't believe they're going for it on fourth down deep in their own territory like this. Usually, you might see this late in the game, but early, really risky decision, but it pays off.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Checks this down to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Got him for a sack, a big play. Made him one of the senior leaders of this defense. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Then he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the USC offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback every time they...
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Extra point splits the uprights. BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopefully defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made across the middle by the running back and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Bain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Keeping it on the ground here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Ducks with first and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat that time before he can get out and keep him to a short game.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Of course, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
No press here. The defense backing away. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Tight end goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Looking for some space. It's Fisher. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got it now inside the 10. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to 33. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Signs with the throw. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
First down and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. But when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
But they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. USC offense. back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the...
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks downfield. He connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to pass here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Southern California. He just sprints into the end zone. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. out on the field. They're in pretty good position. It's a two-possession game. Can they now put this game on ice? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee, end this game, and advance in the playoff.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.